And we are back on the WHHI-TV Daily News. Mayor Alan Perry is here for his monthly update. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
I missed you last month.
Yeah, but
Robin was here. Yeah,
we got it done, though.
Yeah, you did. You did. Robin always does a great job. But good to see you again.
Good to see you.
So before we started filming, you said October was a little bit of a slow month. Not like any huge announcements, no hurricanes.
Right, thank
which
goodness.
Which is good. So that's kind of good news, maybe.
That's great news.
Yeah, but we did have a little bit of a fun thing that happened this week, and that was the new pickleball courts opened.
Yeah,
we talked a little bit about that in headlines. But
Adriana, pickleball courts were in dire need of redoing. So we didn't own the land. We just acquired it actually last week, but we went ahead and moved forward with repurposing it, redoing it, making it to the quality of Hilton had.
Right.
And it absolutely looks gorgeous. So I went out yesterday, people are playing and they're happy.
Yeah. Well, and I read that people were lined up. They were waiting for it. They really obviously wanted this to take place.
Yeah, it's the beginning step. We've got more that we're going to work on later on. We might talk about that later. But there were a lot of people out there playing, and they were all in costumes too because it was Halloween.
Oh, that's so much fun. And it was a gorgeous day for it.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, perfect. So we've been in Crescendo now for a few weeks, and we're kind of getting ready to wrap up. Actually got to have 2 more weeks to go.
2 more weeks till November 18th.
Yeah.
So when that wraps up with the Lantern Parade, which is absolutely gorgeous.
Yes.
And that's on a Saturday night. But I'd recommend check out culturehhi.org because that'll tell you everything that's going on. And it really is a great event, and there's something almost every night.
Yeah. And before we started filming, I wanted to make sure, because last year, I don't know, maybe if you were like me, you couldn't find parking, because there were 2 huge events going on, the Lantern Parade and the Oyster Fest.
Right.
They're not together this year.
They are not together this year.
So
They're
don't
separate.
get frustrated. Go to the Lantern Parade this year.
Absolutely. Go. It's beautiful.
Yeah. And so we want to talk a little bit about, you mentioned obviously that we've just done the pickleball courts, but we have a lot that we want to do with parks going forward.
Right.
So next week there's a workshop, and then in December and January, and kind of tell us where we're starting.
Right. So these are some conversations that have been going on for a while, and we need to see some shovels in the ground. So council is having meetings about what we want to see in these different areas with staff, and just to make certain that we're doing it right. So the first thing that we're looking at are 2 parks, 2 community parks, which is the Patterson tract and the Taylor tract, and that's going to be for the communities, and that's what we're going to be talking about next week, November 9th, I believe it is. Just to have a community input as to what is going on there. Later on, we'll go into Chaplin and Crossing Parks and the pickleball aspect, which I know everybody is looking for, and how we're going to really develop that and where that's going to take place. So we are geared to have projects in place and moving forward the beginning of the year.
Excellent. Well, speaking of the beginning of the year, we're kind of at the end of your first year,
right.
And we were talking again as just time is flying by. Tell us a little bit about what, looking back, what you're excited about having accomplished, and then moving forward, what you're looking forward to as well.
Yeah, so accomplishments off the bat are the land acquisitions that we've done. We really made a big stamp in the market by pulling $20 million worth of property out.
Yeah.
And of course, the housing initiative with North Point, those are all great things that are going to be moving forward. And what we're looking forward to next year is shovels in the ground, to see some of these projects move forward, but also begin to, let staff work on some projects for the land management ordinance rewrite to make certain that we're protecting our community and preventing overdevelopment, making certain that we're not building 12 units an acre, for houses, making certain that the land is protected and the neighborhoods are protected. And then we'll also start to look at the short-term rental ordinance and see what needs to be adjusted there.
Excellent. And, as always, we want to mention how people can stay informed, and that's social media, the Facebook page and the WHHI app and all of those.
Right. So the social media is just really been ramped up. I mean, it's so informative. But also go to the town website, sign up for emails, get notifications when the meetings are, get notifications as to things are progressing, and you really can stay up to date on the town website.
And you can be a part of the community that way. I mean, you can really have your voice heard as well. So.
That's correct, and we want to hear your voice.
Yeah. Well, it's always a pleasure to see you, Mayor. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you, and happy Thanksgiving.
Oh my gosh, I guess I won't see you until after Thanksgiving. You're right. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. And we'll be back in a minute. Don't go away.